Tuesday morning, and I'm on my way to my mom's house to hang out with her and my little nephew. So that'll be fun. Tomorrow, the on-ramp on the highway that I specifically take to work closes, so I have to take an even, I keep thinking I have to take this really long drive, even though I don't. I just have to get over at a different exit, or on-ramp. But anyway, let me tell you about my lengthy weekend that I have with my fiance. It was so much fun. We had such a great time. It was like a little mini vacation, and it was like the best. Okay, so he got Ooblets, okay, and it's like such a fun game. He woke up at 6:30 in the morning on I think it was Friday, thinking that it was going to come out. And then we find out it doesn't come out until, it was 9 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time, which is us. And it was just aw, poor guy. Because then he had to work at 11, so he couldn't enjoy it for as long as he thought he could. And so then when he went to work, I started playing it. It was definitely Thursday because I didn't go into work until later. So, yeah, and then so he played that, and then, he played it when I got home, and it was so cute. A lot of Ooblets happening this weekend. So Friday happened, and I think, it was just a lot of, Ooblets, and then I don't remember what I was doing. It was really weird, because all last week, Tim did not stream at all, and I felt, it felt off. I was I'm missing something, and, I think even my fiance asked me, is there no one for you to, watch stream? And I was I guess not. So that was weird. And so it was just very odd because I didn't get the notification, but I knew he was building his computer, so I was oh my god. So I'm very excited because he got it all built, and he had a couple obstacles to deal with, but everything's good. Everything's good. Saturday, it was just weird, because you were oh, Saturday is I don't know how else to describe it. Sunday wasn't a Sunday. Sunday was a Saturday, and Saturday was a Friday, and everything was just weird. But anyways, God, what did we do Saturday? I know we got food. Oh, we got sushi delivered. But I think that was on Sunday. And it was very tasty. Always is. Our sushi place is the best. And then, we started doing this thing where I played Spiritfarer. I think I did try playing Mass Effect, and I really wasn't feeling it. I was after playing Ooblets, you're playing this really, intense, heavy, emotional war story that, gets really dark near the end. And then you're dang, you enjoyed the feeling of playing, such a lighthearted game, Ooblets. And anyway, the weekend was just very chill and relaxing. We had brats yesterday for dinner on the grill. Man, we broke out that grill so much lately, especially since our oven's not working right now. I mentioned it, but my job, they dress up for Halloween, and I work at Halloween. All of us work at Halloween. So we were oh, well, every year they dress up. So I was okay. And they wanted to do, a good versus evil thing, and that came up in the meeting. I think the meeting was, last week. But, oh yeah, it totally was, because I totally mentioned it in last week's vlog. I just remembered. But yeah, so, anyway, talking about the meeting and good versus evil, and then I heard, oh, the front desk should be, split in half. And I was oh, how would that work? Because I don't want to do this whole, red side, it's literally that costume that everybody knows. It's white and red. One side, has a devil, and the other side's an angel. And it's I just don't really want to do that. But then, one of my coworkers, they were oh, just think of a character, because that's what they were told. Just think of a character that is good or bad, resembles that. Good and evil makes me think of an anti-hero type thing. So I was okay, I can do that. And I looked up a list of anti-hero characters, and a couple ideas came up. And one was the Crow, and one was Elizabeth Salander, right? And I was just I like both of these things. Both involve wearing a lot of black that I already wear. Anyways, so I was just thinking about that. I'm oh, that'd be really good. That'd be really, really good. So, yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be wearing a lot of black. But I feel the Elizabeth Salander one would be easier. But then I thought about, what if I do some design on like my mask, or maybe I get like a special mask to fit the character, you know, but I don't know. I don't want to like really spend money on doing this. It's Wednesday. I'm actually getting out kind of early, like a little bit early, but man, everything's just so funny to me. I don't know if that's a good way to approach things, but it's my way. It's just, I don't know, it's basically my typical stuff. It's just funny. Like, we had this one guy come in, right, and he had specifically mentioned he doesn't want to be, like, he doesn't want his appointment to be booked after this particular person's. And it was just funny because, I don't know, the amount of time that he wanted to come in next, the only opening that was available that week was one with, like, right after that person. And he was like, nope. I just thought it was so funny. And he's like, well, we can laugh about it. I'm like, yeah, I know. He goes, but it's still no. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if he thought it was that funny. I think it's funny. One of my coworkers, it was her mom or her grandma or someone, they grow cucumbers, and they're growing too many. So they were like, here. And then I guess there was like, I don't know. So I'm trying them out. I grabbed 3. They're really big. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum. I'm just so tired. There's a cat hair in my mug. Playing more Ooblets. You're just a blur. There we go. Rufus! 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 Do. Feet. So it was funny, my fiance sent me a picture of me sleeping, and then one of our cats, Kit Kat, the oldest one, was on like my pillow, and I'm like, yeah, the part that you didn't like really include was the fact that he kept like hitting me in the head with like his paw. And when I say he's hitting me in the head, he brings his claws out a little bit, and I'm like, it's not as enjoyable. And then it was just funny because I'm like laying on my side, right? And then Rufus, our younger one, was like, I'm gonna lay on your hip, but I'm gonna try and make it work. Sometimes he can, sometimes it doesn't work out too well. I'm just laying here like, oh my gosh. It's because I was a half hour late in feeding them. So, oops. So, I don't know, you ever get that feeling where you're like, okay, like I probably have to go to the store. But you're like, I don't want to go to the store. I don't. I want to sit home and I want to play Ooblets. And sometimes I really like kick myself in the butt about it. I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna do this. But like today I'm like, I just don't want to. I think I forgot I was gonna take a shower, and I just sat down and I just didn't do anything. After you work 10 hours, I mean, especially after, I think it's because I had Monday off. And so I think then working 10 hours after like that extra long weekend probably didn't do me any favors. But I'm just like, I'll just go Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday morning. And then I kind of want to make something in the crock pot because I'll be home all day. And so it'll be nice. Okay. I said I didn't want to go to the store. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, when am I gonna go? Because we don't have any breakfast food. I did pick up some nice, like, apple, like, donuts, so. And the only Halloween thing that I purchased was, like, a soap dispenser thing, because The one that I was using, it was pretty old, and all the paint like chipped off, even though I was trying to fix it. It's not doing it. So, yeah. Anyways, it's like a cute little potion bottle, and it doesn't matter if like the sticker falls off. I mean, you can still tell, so whatever. Anyways, so I have to go to Target to get body wash and maybe check out. Oh, I was supposed to look at Takis. Gosh dang it, I forgot to look at Takis and Meijer. How do I keep doing this to myself? I also want to check if Target has their Halloween stuff out just to look. Just to look. See, I'm a little paranoid because my fiance wants to like leave the Halloween lights on inside, like, you know, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, I'm very particular, I guess, about how long they're on for because I don't want them to burn out. And he was like, well, you can just get more. And I'm like, I don't know if I can because I don't know if they just, you know, if they're gonna sell them again or what. I don't know. So I've been trying to like be okay about it. But anyways, point is, kicked my butt today to go to the store because I was like, shoot, when am I gonna go again? I don't want to go Friday morning. I don't want to go after work on Friday. And I most certainly do not want to go Saturday morning, especially on like my day off, you know? So I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere, ever. I want to stay home. But I was sitting there, I'm like, I'm playing Ooblets. I'm listening to the Keep Up podcast right now. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to, I don't know. I was supposed to get my Tanjiro pants today. But, you know, I don't need to explain myself. Hear the night storm young. I'm actually unsettled by how dark it is right now. Yeah, I hate this. Yeah, I don't like this very much. Nope. Oh, this is unsettling. Alright, it's very dark out. Ugh. Oh, the moon looks nice. That's about the only nice thing I like about this whole experience. Okay. So, yeah. So, it's totally Friday evening, and I am on my way home. Woo! Oh, my Lord. It's... Anyway, so yeah, it's Friday evening, and I'm just on my way home. It was a good day. It was a little, like, at first, but it was fine. I just make sure I have more coffee. It's just funny, because, like, so Fridays, you know, we open, well, for me at least, we're open an hour earlier, so I have to get here an hour early than I do usually when I'm here in the morning, or when I'm there in the morning, and, yeah. So anyways, it was just a little crazy. But, yeah, it's just weird, because, like, I wake up at 6, and then you know, if I wake up at 6, which I think I woke up at maybe 6 or 6:30, and then made coffee, and then, like, I'm there for, like, an hour just kind of waiting to leave, I guess? I don't know. So I played some Ooblets, like, maybe 10 minutes worth of Ooblets. Then I had, like, my apple donut that I got. It was very good. As you can guess, at least, I mean, if you're... Today's Saturday, and if you can guess, I went to Goodwill today to donate some stuff, because there's just some stuff, I feel so much better. I had a bag just sitting in our room, and I was like, I have to donate that. But for some reason, I never thought about it until Sunday. And Sundays, Goodwill is closed. So I was like, well, crud. I'll just, you know, I'll just do it some other time. So I thought about it today, and then I was like, well, I gotta kill time to start working on the stew, which plenty of time right now because I was supposed to start at noon. It's like 11:30. I don't know why I'm talking so fast. But yeah, so anyways, really weird, as I'm like packing up my car, to leave, our neighbor just randomly shouted my name, and I didn't even know she like remembered my name. We've had some weird interactions with this neighbor, okay? And I just kind of prefer if she just like didn't speak to me personally, not to sound mean, but gonna sound mean. Like, just let me live my life, Like, I don't want to talk to you. There's a reason I don't initiate conversation with you. Like, I just want you to leave me alone. Like, you mind your business, mind my business. Business is minded. So anyways, but yeah. So I packed all my stuff up, shouted my name. I basically just pretended to talk on my phone. I called my voicemail and whatnot, and I was like, I'm gonna go. Oh, I wonder if this person wants my spot. Oh, they're still going. But yeah, I don't know. Ugh. So and I'm not like a socially anxious person, but it's like, we don't talk. Like, we're not friends. You're our neighbor. We didn't pick to live next to you. I mean, we picked to like live in this house, but like, don't talk to us. So anyways, yeah. So I went to Goodwill, donated like 2.5 bags worth of stuff, donated just stuff that we're just not going to use. And I learned that I found like one shirt that I thought would be nice. The men's section is so much better. Like, it's just striped. And I was like, oh, this looks nice. So I just grabbed that. I don't know how much it was. Apparently now their prices are just marked on the racks, which I didn't know. Fun fact. And then what was the other thing I was going to say? They had a little Halloween stuff, but just none of it was like what I wanted. But yeah, I donated all that stuff. Walked around a bunch. Like I said, the guy stuff was so much better. But yeah, I feel so much better that I did all that and I donated all of it. And I was like, heck yeah, man. And now I'm like, okay, my Game Grumps shirt got delivered. I'm pretty sure like our Amazon package is going to get delivered too. So I'm just like, cool. The one unsettling thing that I noticed when I tried on the shirt, is the door didn't lock. And I don't know if any of them just don't lock, but yeah, none of them lock. And I'm like, well, I just got to try on the shirt really quick, so it'll be fine. But yeah. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It's fine. It's fine. Join me as I go down here and empty my dryer. No, I'm actually truly sad though. It's like happy sad, but like emotional sad, or emotional. I don't know. Oh dear. It's fine. It's fine. I beat Mass Effect, but now I can enjoy other games. It's such a heavy story. It's such a heavy story. And you're good. I know what's gonna happen because I beat it before, but still doesn't make it that any less heart-wrenching. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm gonna play me some Ooblets. Maybe I'll start Tangle Tower. That's what I'll do. When? Hi. So it's Monday. The last video clip I took was on Saturday after I went through all this torment of Mass Effect 3's ending, and yeah, it was very emotional. And then I did end up playing Tangle Tower, and I beat that yesterday. My fiance loved doing the puzzles, so we were having a good old time with that. Roughly, I think at most it might take 10 hours of like gameplay, but it was a lot of fun. I did have some pros and cons with it. Pros were like the story's really good, the characters are really interesting. Cons were any clue you found, you didn't, like, okay, like, you had to go down a list. Every time you met a new person, which I think you meet maybe, like, 6 or 7 new people in the story, you have to question them about every single clue that you found. And, like, you find probably over 12 clues, and you have to question them for each thing. And the puzzles were kind of difficult, not gonna lie. They were pretty challenging. And they didn't have to be. But my fiance seemed to really enjoy them, so it was cool. I like point and click mystery games. But I was supposed to play it after I beat Spiritfarer, but I'm currently playing Spiritfarer right now. Because I just did. Because Spiritfarer is also kind of sad too, so I think that's why I went right to Tingle Tower. But yeah, Sunday, so we had to figure out Good Mythical Evening stuff because we both fell asleep on Friday when they were doing like the basically the redo. And then the link wasn't working for us. So then I had to contact the streaming service on Twitter, and they gave me a new link, and we were able to watch it was like 2 hours worth of content, and it was so funny. So funny. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then we watched the new Rings of Power, and that was really good. We've been really enjoying that show. It like episode 3 was like 70 minutes long. And it rained literally all day on Sunday, and it was like the heavy rain that you're like, yes. And watching Rings of Power during that was so good, and Good Mythical Evening was so good. But yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. But I hope everyone has a really good week. I'm a little, I don't want to say disoriented, but it is Monday, and some of the stuff I already mentioned, I probably mentioned in my vlog clip for Monday already, because it's Monday. And I went on a little bit of an adventure, which I'll mention in next week's vlog.